For the sake of keeping this simple, let's say women usually run into two kinds of men in dating. One kind looks at her and feels something deep in his chest, like this woman could seriously be the one. He loves her energy. He loves being near her, he misses her when she leaves, and the thought of life without her feels flat and cold. Then there is the second kind of man, the one who thinks, yeah, she's cute, she's fun, I like hanging out with her. She makes my nights feel warmer, my bed feel less empty, and my weekends feel less lonely, until I meet the woman I truly want. And that right there is where it gets dangerous, because if you are a woman, it is not always easy to tell which kind of man you are dealing with. A lot of men can hide what they feel, hide what they want, and hide what they plan better than a slick liar with a perfect smile. Some men will look into your eyes, hold your hand, kiss your neck, call you beautiful, and still keep one foot halfway out the door. So in this video, I want to talk about how men know she might be the one, what women do that hits a man in a deep place, and what signs reveal that a man is not just passing time with her, but is actually pulled toward her in a serious way. Because let's be honest, there are things about a woman that can grip a man harder than lust, harder than looks, harder than bedroom fireworks. And when he finds those things in the woman he is dating, something wild starts happening. He wants to be around her more. He stops craving random attention from other women. He starts respecting her more deeply. He starts showing up better. He starts acting less like a boy chasing stimulation and more like a man who can see his future standing right in front of him. So let's get into it. My name is Gift. I'm an author, and I also write under the pen name Brian Knox. I write about dating, relationships, and human nature. And one of the biggest signs that a man thinks a woman might be the one is this: he keeps trying to become his best self for her. Not one day, not once in a while, but again and again, because in his mind, she is not ordinary. She is precious. And when a man feels like he has something precious in front of him, he naturally becomes more careful, more intentional, and more invested. Now, the big question is, how does a woman make a man feel that way? Well, no, it's not magic, and no, it's not hypnosis, although that would probably make dating much easier. One of the biggest reasons is that she shows him her value often, and she does it without drama, without begging, and without turning every small issue into a courtroom scene. She shows value in calm ways, playful ways, clear ways. For example, let's say you just started dating a guy, and at 9 at night, he texts you asking if he can come over. Well, we both know he is probably not bringing Monopoly and snacks. If you answer with something like, "I'd love to see you again, but not with zero notice, and not this late, I'm winding down for the night's sleep." Well, what did you just do? You showed a standard, you showed self-respect, and you did it without sounding bitter, cold, or angry. That kind of energy is powerful because all through dating, we get tiny moments where we teach people how to treat us. And a lot of people say, I don't want to play games, I just want to be myself. If I feel like saying yes to a last-minute plan, I will. If I feel like double texting 5 times, I will. If all I can get is scraps, then I'll smile and take the scraps, thank you very much. But no, I don't agree with that at all. That is not authenticity. That is lack of discipline. There is a difference between being real and being reckless. There is a difference between being open and abandoning your standards. These choices are not about tricking someone into wanting you. They are about wanting yourself enough to stop feeding what drains you. They are about self-respect, self-control, and self-love. And one useful question to ask yourself in moments like that is this: if I truly believed I was valuable, what would I do right now? If you honestly believed you were valuable, would you keep texting someone who keeps leaving you on read? Would you keep saying yes to crumbs? Would you keep making yourself wildly available for a man who only remembers you when he feels bored, lonely, or horny? Probably not. And every time you choose the answer that matches your worth, you are showing him who you are without needing to give a speech. Men feel that, and yes, men are deeply drawn to that. A woman who knows her value has a different glow about her. She is harder to play, harder to shake, harder to forget. Only the men who want easy access and cheap comfort get upset when a woman has standards. And if a man gets scared by your healthy boundaries, that is not proof that you asked for too much. It is proof that he was never built for the kind of woman you are trying to become. That is why something strange happens in dating. Sometimes the same behavior that makes the wrong man disappear is exactly the behavior that makes the right man lean in. If you ever acted with self-respect, honesty, or clarity, and a man pulled away, do not rush to think you ruined everything. No, you revealed everything. You exposed the truth faster. And that is a blessing, not a tragedy. Now, another quality that pulls men in, like heat pulls moths, is quiet confidence. Confidence is sexy. Everybody knows that, but loud, fake, thirsty. Look at me. Confidence is not the same thing as the real kind. Some people perform confidence because they are secretly starving for approval. They talk too much, reveal too much, brag too much, demand too much attention, because underneath all that noise, they are unsure of themselves. Real confidence is quieter. It does not bark. It does not beg. It does not tap dance for validation. It sits still and lets people come close enough to feel it. Quiet confidence means you do not rush to explain yourself. You do not spill your whole life story on day one just to seem lovable. You are not a free preview of everything inside you. When you share things about yourself, you share because it feels right, not because you are trying to earn points or control how he sees you. If he has been open with you, if he has shown sincerity, if trust is growing, then yes, you open more, but not because you are desperate to be chosen. Quiet confidence also means you know your worth well enough that you do not chase after a man. He either wants to pursue you or he does not. And if he does not, that hurts maybe, but it does not destroy you. If he pulls back, you do not start an emotional investigation. You do not beg for reasons. You do not suddenly become sweeter, sexier, louder, softer, cooler, or more convenient just to win him back. No, you take the information and you move. And here's the funny part. That kind of grounded energy is often what makes him notice your value in the first place. Because now he sees that your life does not collapse. When he steps away, you are not worshiping him. You are not putting him on a pedestal. You are not acting like he is the last man left on earth. You carry an abundance mindset, and that changes everything. If he cannot see what is special about you, then he cannot be that special either, at least not for you romantically. Now let's go deeper, because one of the reasons a man can fall hard for a woman is not just that she is attractive or kind or fun. It is that she knows how to ask for what she wants. And I mean clearly, calmly, and without apology. The right man wants chances to show up. He wants room to invest. He wants to feel like the effort he gives matters. If a woman makes herself too easy, too bendable, too eager to please, if she disappears inside his needs and adapts to every mood, every schedule, every inconsistency, and every half-hearted effort, then he never gets the chance to rise. He never gets the chance to feel the weight of earning her. And know a woman who is scared to ask for anything because she thinks it might scare him away cannot become the one in his eyes if he is the right man, because the right man will want to work for something meaningful. He wants to feel that his actions count. Now, of course, if you ask for what you want, some men will vanish. Some men will hear a simple need and react like you asked them to drag a mountain across the sea. Let them go. That is good news. Those men are doing you a favor. Your job is not to keep every man comfortable. Your job is to quickly separate the men who can build with you from the men who only came to borrow your softness and your body for temporary comfort. That filtering process is not harsh. It is wise, and let's be real. You are not asking him to carve your face into the moon or build a palace of marble to prove devotion. You are asking for basic effort, consistency, consideration, and emotional presence. And those things are not extravagant. They are the bare floor, not the ceiling. Never be ashamed of wanting. What makes love feel safe, warm, and real. The right man will not be turned off by that. He will be drawn in by it. And the wrong man will remove himself, making space for someone stronger, more serious, and more ready. And remember this, we value what we invest in. That rule runs deep. We do not only invest in things because we value them a lot of the time, we begin to value them more because we invested in them. Think about it. If you saved your money for months to buy something you really wanted, you will usually treat it with more care than something handed to you for free effort. Creates attachment, investment, deepens meaning, and this shows up in relationships too. When a man invests time, thought, energy, consistency, money, planning, emotional focus, and real effort into a woman and into the bond he has with her, that bond becomes weightier in his mind. It becomes harder to replace and harder to throw away. So let him invest. Let him reach. Let him plan. Let him wonder. Let him show you who he is through effort. Ask for what you need, and then watch whether he has the character to meet it. Now, once a woman realizes she is finally dealing with a genuinely good man, a man who is respectful, a man who does not play stupid, disappearing games, a man who keeps his word more often than he breaks it, a man who shows up well, then there are things she can do as a kind of gift to that relationship that make it even easier for him to feel that losing her would be a brutal mistake, because when a man consistently feels amazing around a woman, he naturally wants more time, more closeness, more life with her. One simple but powerful example is rewarding good behavior. And no, I do not mean treating him like a child with a gold star chart. I mean learning what makes him feel deeply appreciated and giving that to him when he shows up. Well, maybe it is affection, maybe it is warmth, maybe it is sincere praise, maybe it is admiration, maybe it is peaceful softness after a hard day, maybe it is looking at him in a way that makes him feel 10 feet tall, maybe it is a playful whisper in his ear that lights a fire under his skin, maybe it is telling him how much you respect the way he handled something. Maybe it is reaching for his hand and making him feel chosen in that moment. Everybody glows under the right kind of appreciation, and a man who feels seen, respected, desired, and valued by the woman he cares about is going to crave more of that feeling. You will see it in his eyes, that little spark, that little charge, that subtle look that says, damn, I do not want to lose what this woman brings into my life. And because it feels so good, it becomes a healthy loop. He does more good things, you respond with warmth and appreciation, he feels more bonded, he leans in more, and the relationship grows stronger. But here is where some women make a painful mistake. They hand out those rewards to the wrong man at the wrong time. He ignores her, pulls away, disappoints her, gives mixed signals, and instead of tightening her standards, she panics and starts offering more attention, more access, more affection, more sex, more understanding, all in the hope that maybe this extra sweetness will make him act, right? No, that is how people accidentally train bad behavior. We do not reward distance, disrespect, selfishness, or neglect. We reward effort, honesty, care, and consistency. That is the difference between nurturing a good relationship and feeding a frustrating cycle. And there is another thing men almost never explain well, but they feel it very strongly. A woman can become unforgettable when a man feels peace in her presence. Not boring, flat, lifeless peace, but the kind of peace that feels like his nervous system can finally unclench around her. A lot of men spend years performing, being impressive, being tough, being funny, being useful, being unfazed, and when they meet a woman around whom they do not feel judged every second and do not feel like they have to dance like a monkey for approval, that hits hard when he can speak and not feel stupid, when he can be quiet and not feel punished, when he can admit stress and still feel respected, that creates a bond deeper than surface charm, because now she is not just exciting, she is safe, and do not confuse safe. With dull safe means emotionally clean, it means her words are not coded in traps. It means affection is not used like bait and silence is not used like a whip. It means he does not constantly feel that one wrong sentence will explode the whole night. Now notice, I did not say he should be allowed to be careless, rude, or lazy. Absolutely not. What I mean is that when a woman has standards and softness together, it creates a rare kind of magnetism. She is not chaotic, she is not desperate, she is not trying to dominate him, and she is not trying to disappear for him. She is grounded, and that grounded energy does something to a serious man. It makes him exhale. It makes him trust. It makes him imagine what daily life with her would actually feel like. And that matters because a man does not choose a future only with his eyes. He chooses it with his nervous system too. He asks himself consciously or unconsciously, do I feel stronger with her? Do I feel more settled with her? Do I feel more like myself with her? Or less, another thing that matters is that she has a life that feels alive outside of him. This is huge. Men may enjoy being wanted, but they are deeply affected by a woman who has her own rhythm, her own joy, her own mind, her own interests, her own little spark. She is not sitting in the dark waiting for his text like it is oxygen. She has things to do, places to be, thoughts to think, and people who love her. That does not push the right man away. It makes him respect her more, because now he can feel that being part of her life is something he gets to earn, not something he gets for free just because he showed up with a half-decent jawline and a phone charger. And when a woman has that kind of life, she brings fresher energy into a relationship. She has stories, she has opinions, she has movement, she has substance. She is not squeezing all her meaning out of him, and that removes a giant amount of pressure from the connection. Ironically, it also makes her more desirable because she feels vivid. A woman who is full of life is far more intoxicating than a woman who turns one man into the center of her emotional universe too early. And there is also the way she handles herself when tension shows up. Because anybody can look charming when everything is smooth. The real reveal happens when plans change, when feelings get bruised, when timing gets weird, when expectations collide. Does she become cruel? Does she become manipulative? Does she shut down and make love feel like walking through smoke? Or does she stay honest, clear, and emotionally clean? That matters more than people think. A mature man pays attention to how conflict feels with a woman, because conflict is part of every real relationship. If every hard moment turns into chaos, he may like her, but he will hesitate to build with her. If hard moments can be faced with truth and respect, the bond feels far more solid. And yes, passion matters, attraction matters, chemistry matters, but chemistry without character burns hot and dies ugly. What lasts is attraction mixed with trust, desire mixed with respect, heat mixed with steadiness. And when a man finds all that in one woman, he starts looking at her differently, not just as fun, not just as fantasy, but as home with fire in it. And one more subtle thing pulls a man closer when a woman does not just react to the moment, but carries herself with emotional steadiness over time. Anybody can act high value for one evening. Anybody can sound wise in one conversation. But consistency is the real seduction. When her mood does not swing with every text delay, when her kindness is not fake, when her standards stay standing even on lonely nights, when her warmth is real and not performative, he starts trusting the pattern, and trust is sexy in a way people rarely talk about. It makes affection feel safe to deepen it, makes desire feel safer to express it, makes commitment feel less like a trap and more like a smart move, because now he is not guessing who she will become after the chase is over. He is seeing it already, and that kind of clarity can hit a man harder than any cheap thrill ever could, because deep down most people are not starving for more drama, they are starving for something real enough to relax into and hot enough to keep wanting. So when a woman can bring both steadiness and spark, softness and spine sweetness and standards, she stops feeling common. She starts feeling rare, and rare is what people fight to keep. And that is why the woman who is remembered is usually not the loudest, the easiest, or the most available. She is the one who felt good to desire good, to respect, and good to build, with the one who could kiss him deeply and still keep her dignity intact. Now, obviously, for a man to truly believe someone is the one, he will at some point think about the rational side too. Shared values, shared goals, emotional compatibility, lifestyle compatibility, timing, vision, character, all of that matters. But what we talked about here first is the feeling layer, because without the feeling layer, the rational checklist does not carry the relationship very far. A man will absolutely think about how she makes him feel. Does he feel calm with her? Does he feel inspired by her? Does he feel respected around her? Does he feel alive around her? Does being with her feel richer than being alone? Does being with her feel more honest and more peaceful than what he had in the past? And if the answer keeps landing on yes, then that question starts creeping into his heart more and more. Could she be the one? And when that question takes root deeply enough, his behavior changes. He becomes more serious, more focused, more protective, more intentional, because now he is not just dating for amusement. He is dating with vision. He is not just enjoying a woman. He is recognizing her value. And once a man truly recognizes value, he starts moving differently. So if you want a man to see you as more than a temporary thrill, more than company, more than convenience, then do not try to dazzle him by becoming easier to consume. Show him your value quietly, clearly, and consistently. Let him feel that being close to you is a privilege, not a casual accident. Let him see that you can be warm without being weak, open without being easy loving, without losing your standards. And if he is the right man, that combination will hit him hard, because the right man is not just looking for beauty or chemistry. He is looking for a woman whose presence makes his whole life feel sharper, warmer, cleaner, and more meaningful. And when he finds that he knows it, maybe not in 1 minute, maybe not with fireworks and trumpets, but in the way he keeps returning, in the way he keeps trying, in the way he wants to protect what he feels with her. So I hope you found this valuable, and I really appreciate you staying with me all the way to the end. I always love that. If you want more, you can find it on briannox.com or on Amazon by searching for my pen name, Brian Knox. Thank you again for being here, and I hope I'll see you in another video.